Hello students, welcome to the next lecture of the double and triple integral. In the last lecture we talked about the surface area. We will solve some more questions on the surface area. So let's read out the question. Find the surface area of the portion of the cylinder x square plus y square minus 4y lying inside sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 16. So we have been given two figures. One is a cylinder and other is the sphere. And we have to find out the surface area of the portion of cylinder inside the sphere. So let's see the solution. So the equation of the cylinder is given as x square plus y square minus 4y is equal to 0, which after solving gives the x square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to 4. So that means the cylinder, the figure of the cylinder can be created like this. So this will be the cylinder because it is 2 units above the y-axis. So it is away from the origin point on the y-axis, on the positive y-axis, 2 points. And the radius of the circle is given by the 2. So we know that this is the equation of the cylinder, but the equation represents the top circle's equation of the cylinder. Next is the equation of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 16. By comparing this with the equation of the sphere, we see that the sphere will lie on the center of the sphere will lie on the origin, and the radius of the sphere will be 4, as this is 4 square is equal to 16. So from these two equations, we can find out from the second equation of the sphere the value of z. So z comes to be plus minus under root 16 minus x square plus y square, and y comes to be plus minus under root 16 minus x square by keeping z is equal to 0 into this equation, and x will be equal to plus minus 4 by keeping z and y equal to 0. Now on differentiating the equation, we get 2x plus 2z del z by del x is equal to 0, from which we can obtain the value of del z upon del x. So here del z upon del x comes to be minus of x upon y. So we have got the values of del z upon del x as minus of z upon x and del z upon del y as minus of z upon y. Now substituting these values into our equation, so this is the equation, or we can say that this is the formula for the surface area under root del z upon del x square plus del z upon del y square plus 1. So on substituting the values we had calculated, we can see that this comes to be under root 9 upon z square. So this is under root 9 upon z square, where we will replace this z square with the 9 minus x square minus y square. We will replace the value of z square with the x square plus y square, converting it to the polar form. X will be in the polar form. X is r cos theta, y is r sin theta, and x square plus y square is equal to r square. So this x square plus y square, if we will take minus as common, then x square plus y square will be r square. So the equation becomes under root 9 upon 9 minus r square. So now this can be converted through x square plus y square is equal to 3y, from which r is equal to 3 sine theta. So r square is equal to 3r sine theta. So we have finally r is equal to 3 sine theta. So these are the lower limits of the d theta, that is from 0 to 3 sine theta, and for r this is from 0 to pi by 2, because we are considering one quadrant, and we have to find out the area that lie between the cylinder and the sphere, wherever the cylinder is a two-dimensional figure in this case, which is inside the sphere. So we will consider only 4 quadrants instead of 8 quadrants. So we will multiply this area of one quadrant by 4. So this is 4 multiplied by integral, double integral of 3 upon under root 9 minus r square dr d theta dot r. On solving this is equal to 18 pi minus 2. So we need to perform the integration. Now let us see another question. Need to find out the surface area of the given sphere. This is x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 16. So by the equation, we can compare this equation with the standard equation of the sphere. We find that the sphere lies, the center of the sphere lies on the origin, and the radius of the sphere is given by 4. So this is 4 square 16. So the radius is 4. So now on differentiating this equation, we have got 2x dx plus 2z dz is equal to 0, from which we have got del z upon del x as minus of x upon z. Similarly, when we will differentiate this equation with respect to y, then this will give us del z. So this is del z upon del y is equal to minus of y upon z. So we have got these two values, del z upon del x and del z upon del y, which are required into the equation of the surface area. Now we need to find out the limits. So let us see. The limits will be, as we can see that we have two variables dx and dy. Obviously for x the limit will vary from 0 to 4, because we have seen that the radius of the sphere is 4. So it will vary from 0 to 4 in one quadrant. And for y it will be from 0 to under root 16 minus x square, that can be obtained by putting z is equal to 0 into this original equation of the sphere. So just by putting z is equal to 0, we obtained x square plus y square is equal to 16, from which we can find out the value of y as under root 16 minus x square, which will behave as the upper limit of the given question. So this is the upper limit and 0 will be the lower limit. So on converting this equation into the polar form, so we will convert the equation what we had created, we will convert this into polar form after substituting the values of the del x upon del z and del y upon del z. We will convert this into polar form. As we know, in the polar form, x square plus y square is written as r. So you can see that finally this is 16 upon 16 minus of x square plus y square, where this will be converted to r. So we have 4 upon under root 16 minus r square as the function. Dx and dy will be converted to r dr d theta. And now the limits. So lower limit will remain 0 and the upper limit will be 4 sine theta. So this is y is equal to from r sine theta. So r is 4 in our case. And in the first quadrant, the theta will move from 0 to pi by 2. Again, to find out the surface area, we need to multiply this by 4. So on solving this equation by performing the integration and substituting the limits, we obtain the final surface area as 64 multiplied by minus 1 plus pi by 2. From the next lecture, we will study the ordinary differential equation. Thank you so much.